Start off.
Sorry, Leo, you got Ken Kraetzer, Cam Betts media. You got off to a good start. You made the sack that forced Holy Cross to punt the first series, and then you get the block on that one. And the next time the ball, you have a sack and a fumble recovery. How important was it to get off to a good start today?
It was huge. I think we always play our best when we get off to a good start, when we come out hot out of the locker room. And that proved to be true again today. So we just got to keep doing that for the next two games.
Jabril, you're playing a very good quarterback, Matthew Soka, today, but you were containing him for the most part. What did it take?
It was definitely, a challenge because, not only did he have the passing attack, but he also could make plays on the ground. So just being disciplined in our scheme of the defense was the key.
Jabari, that pass breakup on that fourth down play, can you walk us through that and what you're seeing? And they tried to fool you, but you weren't fooled, obviously.
Yeah, definitely. Coach Woody got us in a good call. We knew there was a threat for a pop pass, so just reading keys and playing it like that.
Making that play here at home, one of your last games at Mikey Stadium, what does that mean to you?
It's definitely special, just making plays with our teammates. Leo, he was hyped after the play, and just being able to celebrate together is special, especially with these last few home games coming up.
Hey guys, Jeff Anglichetti, ENB Magazine. Congrats on the win today. Leo, your two sacks play had major repercussions in this game. The first sack leads to the blocked punt, and then the second sack, leads to the fumble. What did you see on that fumble that allowed you to to get the ball back and kind of push the momentum your guys' way?
Yeah, it was actually a similar call to the one we had down the goal line. I was just blitzing my gap. I saw the guard pull, so I went across with him and ended up just kind of in the right spot. So I just went and tried to make a play and ended up in our favor.
And Jabari, what did Holy Cross do so differently in the fourth quarter? And what allowed you guys to withstand their late rally?
Definitely just play calling. Coach Woody does a great job just setting us up for success and reading the game, and just it's up to us to go out there and execute. And I felt like we did that.
Final one for me, both of you. Obviously you probably dealt with this question before, and it's probably not going to be your first or last time doing it. But what does it mean to secure a win in West Point on Veterans Day?
Yeah, I was just we were talking about that, but a tremendous honor to be able to represent the Army in general. And I think we try to instill a lot of the Army values into the way we play, the way we have this program, our culture, and kind of what we embody. And I think I hope we did a good job of putting that on display today.
And definitely, just representing all those men and women out there that are serving us. I feel like we do a good job of just representing that just gritty, black flag, don't give up attitude.
Appreciate your time and insight, both of you.
Thank you.
Guys, after the big win against Air Force last week, there's always a chance of a letdown here. It didn't seem like that was the case at all, with the block punt and the way you guys played throughout most of the game, if not the whole game. Talk about that if you could.
Sure. I think we did a really good job of just making sure people were still on edge. We still have a lot to prove this season, and although that was definitely a big win last week, but we got another opportunity in front of us at the end of the day. I know for me personally, after this game, I got 2 more games left. So if I can't regret a single step I take on that field or on these practice fields or in the weight room. I think that goes for the whole team.
And definitely just through the course of the season, never getting too high or too low. Obviously last week was a great win, but just being the way the team got together this week and was able to prepare and just, stay focused on the task and not reliving last week too much was great.
They were averaging 40 points a game coming in. Granted, Patriot League team, but she held them to 14 today. Their passing game was not what many of us expected. Talk about that if you could.
Sure. I think they had a lot of great players. They played as hard as any team I think we've played all year. They got some good athletes in that quarterback, those running backs, really good wide receiver, and their O-line blocked well. So there's no surprise that they're averaging 40 points a game. And to come in here and play hard and play for all 4 quarters. I'm not surprised at all, but I'm really glad our defense was stepped up, played hard and matched that same energy, and could keep them to 14 like we did.
The number 80 is a big-time player, and you guys stopped him. Anything special against him, the receiver?
I feel like, just everyone came out there and just played within their role in the defense and just made plays when the opportunity presented itself.
Thank you.
For either of you, whoever's more comfortable answering it, they got into your territory 6 of 8 possessions out there today, but they only emerged with 2 touchdowns. So what was the key of bearing down once they got to the cusp of the red zone?
Well, definitely, it's a staple on our plan to win on the goal line. So I feel like once they get down there, it's the whole defense. We're locked in. We're ready to make the play.
No quit attitude. I think we're not going to make it easy on anybody to score a touchdown. No matter if they're driving the ball, whatever, we're going to make it as hard as possible for them to actually get it in.
Appreciate your time and insight, both of you.
Thank you, guys.
Jabari, maybe just take us through again the 4th and 1 stop that you made, the pass right over the center. What were you thinking? How did you happen to be in that spot at that moment?
Like I said, Coach Woody does a great job putting us in positions to make plays. It was just a man-to-man, and it was, like I said, there was a threat of a pop pass, so just reading keys and reading through what the offense is doing and seeing that guy released, I was able to go over there and make a play.
Was that your experience showing, number of games you've played, number of times you've been in situations like that you knew what the play was and were able to make it?
It's definitely easier to see the flow of the game with the experience, and that's what I'm trying to pass down to the young guys for when I go.
Absolutely. That's right.
Anybody, Matt, if you want to go?
Yeah, so guys, congrats for the win and everything. And we'll just talk about how well your defense played and how you were able to keep them from scoring the amount of points that they did, because they were scoring 40 points a game and your defense played extremely well. So just talk about that.
I think Coach Woody does a great job of getting us prepared. And I think we had, we knew they were going to be a really good team. This was a big opportunity for us to play well. And so we went out there and just executed our job to the best of our ability. And I think we did a really good job of stopping them when they were in scoring position. And I think that really helped us out a lot.
And if I may just ask just one more question. Having that big win over Air Force last week, how did you guys mentally prepare for this week's game against Holy Cross?
Definitely just, on Sunday after the Air Force game, we celebrated that Saturday, but on Sunday it was time to refocus and get ready for this week. And so just being able to reset and game plan for this week was huge.
Okay, congrats guys with the win.
Thank you.
GoBlackKnights.com, if you want to go.
Yes, this is Charles Peters with GoBlackKnights.com. First question goes out to Leo. First of all, congratulations on the win today. It appeared that on several occasions you were personally tracking their quarterback, Slugka, although he had a productive day at 171 yards on the ground. Was that part of the defensive game plan?
Not necessarily. I think we were just kind of playing our coverage and it happened to be that way. But, he doesn't make it easy on you, so that's for sure. And, I think we did a good job of containing him for the most part, or at least, in those big situations, kind of getting a stop.
Great. And this is for Jabari. Again, congratulations on the win today. Great read on the 4th and goal, by the way. Would you say today's defensive play was more bend and don't break style? Because you guys gave up 26 first downs, 395 total yards, but you held them to 14 points, and the defense had 1 interception and 1 fumble recovery.
I feel like definitely when they get down in the goal line, it's time to bow up and make a stop. But just all the credit goes to Coach Woody just getting us in that position. And yeah, they might get a first down here or there, but we know when it's time to make a play.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you guys good to go.
Good, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations.